Hello there. In this lecture we're going to look at how to watch Film-On channels in their software. I've done a Google search for Film-On download. If we click on the first search result, we come to their download page. And as you can see, you're able to download the Film-On HDI player for your Apple Macs, or for your PCs, either Windows 8 version or a Windows 7, Windows Vista, Windows XP version. You can also download an Android application from here, or an iPhone or iPad application. We're actually going to look at the iPhone application later on in a future lecture. But for now we are looking at the software for your computer, either your Mac or your PC. And as you can see, you can watch live television everywhere. And here are the features of the software. It's completely free. No pop-ups, no spyware, no malware, and no viruses. It works on most platforms, for example Windows and Mac OS X. There is no extra hardware or TV card required. It's very easy to use, no PC knowledge required. And this is very important, it works anywhere in the world. It's simple, powerful and fast. You can set up scheduled recording, and another thing that's very important, because your children are going to be using it to watch children's programs to improve their English, there are parental controls. Okay, so click download it onto your computer, whatever computer you have, and once you've done that, pause this video, and once you've done that you can come back and watch how to set up the software on your computer. Hello, hopefully you have successfully installed the Film-On HDI player and you should see the screen. I'm actually running it on a MacBook Pro. First of all, just make sure that you're running it in the free SD version. And if we look on the right here, we can see the different types of channels. The channels that we are most interested in are the UK live TV channels. But you can see other categories: sports, horror, feature movies, classic TV, comedy, documentaries, entertainment, music. There's even a kids section. As you can see, a lot of this is not suitable for our children, and you can set parental controls. A lot of it is actually not worth watching. If you have 500 free channels, you'll probably find you're only going to be using about 50 of them. And for the children's programs, probably the three that we've mentioned before: CBeebies, Milkshake, and CBBC. So rather than set the parental control, I find that the best feature to use on the software is to go over to the favorites. And as you can see, I've made channel 5, which is where we can watch Milkshake, CBeebies and CBBC favorites. So let's click on channel 5, and hopefully it's still in the morning, so hopefully Milkshake will still be running. It takes a little bit of time to buffer. Oh.
A cow give us?
A big lick.
And yes. Holly, let's turn this down a little
bit.
bit.
And what else?
Milk.
Well done.
But she hasn't brought any
The volume controls are at the bottom here.
She has. Watch me. It's okay, Bessie. I'll be very gentle.
And there you have it. That's where milk comes from. A cow.
Another interesting thing about cows.
Okay, we'll stop it there. Let's go back to the favourites. Let's see what's on CBeebies. Takes a little time to buffer. And we can see that it's going to be the Octonauts,
Croc is going to need
which is
to
another
breathe
great
in, and
programme.
he needs air, not water.
Which means we need to get him up to the surface fast.
Dashi, activate steering wheel.
Okay, we'll stop that again. Now, if we go to the TV guide, we can actually see what's coming on CBeebies. We can see that Octonauts are on from 9 o'clock to 9:15. Then after that, we've got Mike the Knight, and we can check to see if it's a program that our child's already watched or not. And 9:25, Chuggington, another great show. And there's a little description of what that particular episode is. But you can have a look when your child's favourite shows are coming on. Let's go back to our favourites and see what is going to be on in Milkshake. What's coming up on Milkshake today?
Thank you, Strawberry.
So we know Ben and Holly are on now. Peppa Pig's on next.
Oh no!
Double episode.
It's a thunderstorm.
Everyone back on the bus.
Lucy, you'd better go indoors. But
Okay, we'll stop it there. So I hope you can see how using the favourites is a great way to make sure that your children are only able to watch the channels that you feel are suitable for them. And older children, you could add BBC One here, for example. Let's go back to the actual channels, the UK Live TV. You see, you've got BBC One, BBC Two, ITV, Channel 4. Let's click on BBC One.
Yeah, little kids that are dying because people are just being too slow over things back in Europe and the States and elsewhere. The thought of Christmas at home is great in some ways, but
so that was the breakfast news. So as your children get older and their English proficiency improves, then they can start watching news programs, they can start watching documentaries on BBC Two, sports programs on ITV. But for younger children, 3 channels that I highly recommend are Channel 5 for your Milkshake channel, CBeebies and CBBC. Okay, thanks for watching. Next up, we're going to have a look at Film On the iPhone. That's all for now. Thank you. Bye-bye.